All right, so here is my sketchbook. I usually decorate the covers. This one, honestly, is not my favorite. I didn't really put that much effort into decorating this cover. I have this weird character here and like this turtle thing here, I guess. Have a jam-filled sticker because I work at Jam-Filled. It's an animation studio in Toronto, and they have studios in Ottawa and Halifax, and I work in the Toronto studio. So got some sweet jam-filled stickers front and back. Okay, so enough about the cover. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of the sketchbook. Ooh. Got my name. That's exciting. Yeah, I feel like I should have decorated this more, but it just, in case of loss, please return to me. As a reward, you don't really get anything. The reward is getting, I guess you just keep my sketchbook. Blank page. Okay, so here, I have a whole whack of sketches. There's no like rhyme or reason for my sketchbook. I don't really have like anything specific I do. I kind of just, sometimes I draw random stuff. So this is just a page of random doodles. Kind of just playing with shapes, color shapes. I like starting with some blobs and then see what comes of it. And some pretty weird stuff usually comes of these shapes. This was kind of like a double page spread. There's a few of those in this sketchbook. It's just this guy holding a can of beer, being kind of weird, bugged out, got like 4 eyeballs. That's that guy. This sketch, I'm just kind of messing around, doodling. I like these 2 sketches, so they were on Post-it, so I just taped them into my sketchbook. Yeah, more random doodles. This was a sketch for an Inktober drawing that you'll see later on in the sketchbook. Another sketch for Inktober drawing you'll see later on in the sketchbook. This guy was, I don't really know what I was thinking. I just kind of drew a shape and just went with it. Luther from the Umbrella Academy. I feel like I was watching a lot of Umbrella Academy at this time, so you're gonna see a decent amount of Umbrella Academy sketches in here. Yeah, and then this light bulb guy, super fun. More blobby characters, weird guy. Here to save the day, Pancake Lad. Sometimes I draw characters with stories in mind. Maybe I'll use them in the future, maybe I won't. This one was kind of just a page of random doodles. I just kind of draw and see what comes out of my brain. Slug Boy. I was kind of playing around with Posca markers with this one. Just kind of see if I can get any cool like texture-y stuff. Peace and blueberries, forever and always. I was thinking of doing a short with a blueberry character that just didn't really go anywhere. I was really into Umbrella Academy. I mean, I still am, I really like it. More Posca markers. I think I was mixing it with like other different kinds of markers. Oh yeah, another number 5. I like this one better than this one. This one, I don't know, I'm just more of a fan of kind of the proportion of it and his like squishy face. You just like squish, squish, squish. Klaus's, he's probably one of my favorite characters, and I drew him in as this double page spread here. Yeah, I really like this one. I like how it kind of flows down, and his glasses have a cool like transparency to them, and his ghost friends, because he can talk to all the ghosts. If you guys like the Umbrella Academy, I would love to hear who your favorite character is, so leave a comment. Maybe I'll draw him. Weird ghost character. Like, this was also during October, So kind of spooky season, so I had some spooky drawings in here. These two pieces were for Inktober. I went with a theme towards the end of Inktober where I was doing the zodiac signs. And so they're like sprinkled in this book. I love the zodiacs. Berry Blue, real original. That is super, super original. I was gonna maybe animate this guy, use him for a short. I got some like expressions for him. Kind of like wrote an idea for a short. This was another character. I think I called him Beard Man. Wow, I'm good with names. I am fantastic with names, I must say. Yeah, Beard Boy. Beard Boy and Berry Blue. Fighting crime. When I'm like designing characters, I like to just kind of see them as simple shapes. If I'm gonna animate them, it's best to animate them in their most simple form. That was Beard Boy. I think this is like the official start to Inktober of 2020. I started doing a lot of double page spreads at the start of Inktober, and it was a lot, so I kind of toned back that. This space character, I actually turned this into a digital image, brought it into Procreate and redrew it just because I really liked it. This was a sketch for the next Inktober piece, which was this guy. It was a fun piece. This is spooky season. This is for the next piece. Spooky season. I love Halloween, love scary movies. So if you have any scary movie recommendations, would love to hear them. I'm always on the lookout for scary movies. Also, let me know what your favorite scary movie is. Some weird Siamese bunnies. Random ink doodles. Some hand practice. This guy is having a time. I've always been a huge fan of the UPA style characters. So like very retro characters, 1950s, 60s. Their shapes are just super fun to draw and they're super satisfying to look at. Ooh, got some Conor McGregor. This is just random shapes. I didn't really do anything with this page. I think I just didn't like what was underneath. So I'll do that sometimes if I don't like a sketch. I will just like paint over it. Doodles. What to draw is the real question. What to draw. Here's Conor, the notorious McGregor, running away with all of his sweet, sweet cash. I did these ones with Posca. I do a lot of drawings with Posca. These paint pens. They're my favorite thing to color with. Random shapes. I do a lot of these random shapes. I just kind of start with the shape and then fill them in. This was a commission for a friend. Love, live, love, laugh. Am I right? Fun pineapple, just singing. The rainbow, just all the colors. These were some sketches for another zodiac that's coming up. Spidey, another sketch for a Inktober. I love fall. This is me and my partner hanging out, good times. Ooh, Spider-Man. Yeah, Spidey. This one, honestly, out of all the pages in this sketchbook, I think these two are probably my favorite. Just from the shapes of these ghosts and pumpkins and how they kind of fit on the page. And if you're ever stuck and you don't know what to draw, honestly, just like grab a paper and a pen and just draw random shapes all over the page and just try and make something of it. So this is what I came up with for those random shapes. Winged Beast Boy. I think I did some like watercolor mixed with the Posca, which kind of had a cool effect, I think. Work from home vibes. This was like serious work from home vibes. these are shapes of skulls, and sometimes I just don't finish a page. Fitness with friends. Yeah, these two characters are super fun. This has 80s, 90s workout video vibes, and this guy's just like hella jacked on steroids. Day 18. Another like watercolor blend gradient. Some more, these are more Inktober's. I think the rest here are gonna be these double page Zodiac spreads. Yeah, Scorpio, Sagittarius. I am a Leo, so huge fan of this one. I had so much fun drawing these. Gemini, this one is one of my favorites, just because like I completely mirrored the Geminis because it's the twins. So that was a fun challenge of just being like kind of drawing it one time and then trying to redraw it as close as I possibly could. Aquarius was pretty cool. Taurus. Pisces. This is the same kind of mirror thing, mirror image, because there are two fish. If you wanna challenge yourself, draw something and then try and draw it the exact same mirrored. It is tough. And here is, I think this is the last page. That's Aries. Yeah, that is the sketchbook. That is the sketchbook tour. This was probably one of my favorite sketchbooks. This was the first time I completed a sketchbook and I loved it. A lot of the times I start a sketchbook and I'm just like not feeling it, so I like restart and like tear pages out. That was like when I was a kid, I used to just like tear so many pages out of my sketchbook, but I started getting these more expensive sketchbooks, so then it kind of forced myself not to do that because I didn't want to ruin the sketchbook. This is a Moleskine sketchbook, and I really like this size of sketchbook because it's super portable and it doesn't take you that long to fill up the page, unless you're really drawing like super detailed. And also like you could see a bunch, like some are just like silly doodles. I try not to put too much pressure on myself when I'm drawing like these doodles to like figure stuff out. Like it's just about putting pen, pencil, ink, paint, whatever to a page and just drawing and seeing what comes of it, because you never know. I feel like if you're just always constantly worried about what you're doing, you'll never really put anything out there. So just don't worry about others judging what you're putting out there. Just kind of have fun with it, because at the end of the day, this is for you. It's not really for anyone else. And you'll have a lot of fun. I guarantee it. So yeah, that is my sketchbook tour. I am slug boy. I'm gonna cut that out.